What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in the house I have HMO Collectibles latest statue release, Felicia from the video game Darkstalkers. What, you didn't know who she is? Yeah, I really didn't know either. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of a backstory on this character. We're going to talk about the box size and dimensions, all of the statue details and the dimensions and everything that make this statue look cool. That's up next. What's up everybody, I'm back with another statue review. So full disclosure before I get started with this video, HMO Collectibles reached out to me and told me that they wanted to send me something, and who doesn't want to be sent something? So I said, sure, send me something. I came back from a trip and there was this huge box waiting for me, and this was the statue that was inside. Now, HMO is not sponsoring this channel. They didn't tell me I had to make a video on it. I didn't even have to do anything other than take some pictures, but I decided I'll do the video anyway. And these are going to be my honest opinions on it. So I'm not being paid to do anything here. So just letting you guys know, you're still getting my honest opinion on this one. I just didn't pay for this statue. To be honest, I've never even played the video game Darkstalkers, and I don't know anything about this character. So this is not something I would generally gravitate to normally. But that being said, the art on this piece is beautiful. And I'm always impressed with the work that HMO Collectibles does, especially the female statues. So let's get into a little backstory on this character. Felicia is a character from the video game Darkstalkers. This is a fighting video game created by Capcom. You guys might be more familiar with the other character in the game, Morgan, who HMO Collectibles also made a statue of, and I did a review on. I'll leave a link right here for you guys to check that out. Now, cool note about this character, Felicia was initially designed to be a vampire in the game, but the creators, through the whole creative process, decided to make two different characters, one being a Catwoman and one being a vampire, which would eventually become Morgan and Felicia. Now, Felicia was meant to be more of the sexy character, while Morgan was supposed to be more of the cute type of character, but through the evolution of the character, she became a succubus. So they decided to switch roles, and Felicia then became more of the cutesy pop character. So in the video game, Felicia is a Catwoman Darkstalker who is also a pop star. And what she's trying to do is bring about a peaceful existence between Darkstalkers and humans. So now that we know a little bit more about the character, let's get into the statue, right? So this is a quarter scale statue of Felicia. It is fully constructed out of resin from bottom to top. And there are a few elements about this piece that do make it special and stand out from other statues, which HMO Collectibles has been known for. First of all, the portraits have glass eyes. This is something that HMO introduced with the Morgan statue some years back, and it's really nice because it makes it look a little bit more realistic, and when you move around the statue, it almost looks like the eyes are following you. It's kind of creepy in that sense, but I'd like it a lot. I really prefer them to use glass eyes, and it's much cooler than using some sticker or just paint it on. The other thing that's neat about this one that's unique is that the cats have kind of a fur texture to them. It's like they've been flocked, so that when you touch them, it's got a soft appearance, a soft feel to them. So that's also pretty interesting about this piece. Now the statue comes in a chunky box and it weighs a ton. The box dimensions are 28 inches by 27 inches by 20 inches, but it weighs 60 pounds. It weighs a ton, like I said, it's very heavy. And let me tell you, it's all in the statue. This base is very, very heavy. So this is not a statue that I would recommend you put on a shelf without some kind of reinforcements. So the Felicia statue originally ran $799. Now they came in two different versions. You had this version right here, which is the player 1 version, all white. But then you also have a black version, player 2, which is a black outfit. She has pink hair, black cats, and the pillows may be colored a little bit differently. So that one was also $799. Or you could buy a match set which had matching edition numbers, and that would be $1,599. All of this plus shipping, obviously. Now for this one right here, it came in edition size of 650. The black version had an edition size of 450, and the match set had an edition size of 150. Like I stated earlier, the statue is very heavy and very tall for a quarter scale statue. It stands 26 inches tall, 15 inches wide, and 13 inches deep. It's about the space you're gonna need to put it in your display. Because of the weight, like I stated, you're gonna need some reinforced shelves, and if you wanna take and put this into a Besta, you're gonna wanna raise the shelves to display it properly. So what are my thoughts on this statue? Like I stated before, this is not a character that I would run out and spend $799 on, only because I don't have any affinity towards the character. That being said, the art of this piece makes me change my mind about it. It is an extremely beautiful statue. And just seeing my kid's face when they came in and saw the cats and everything, but she's really into cats, she's in love with the piece. I really do think it's an incredibly well done statue. And if I was more of a fan of the character, I could see dropping the $799 on it. It's a really nice looking piece. So the things I love most about this statue, first, the paint. This one here is painted by James TCE. It's got a bubblegum pop vibe to it, which suits this character. She's a pop star, so lots of bright colors, very vibrant, you know, stands out when you see it. So, you know, that was really cool. I love the way that looks. Nice, clean lines. One thing I love about the statue, which I was worried about when I first saw it, anytime I get a character that has lots of bare skin and then long hair like this, what generally happens when you put the head on is you get this rub on the paint, and then the skin on the back will get the color on it, and it's very difficult to get off. I don't know what kind of sealant they put on the paint, what kind of protectant, but that doesn't happen with this statue. So I've been able to swap out the heads and everything's fine. Very well done paint. I love the way this looks. The second thing I really like about the statue is the sculpt. This one here is sculpted by Mufizzle, and let me tell you, if I ever want to create a female statue, he is the guy that you want to have do this, right? This guy knows the female form. He does a great job on it. I really love this guy's work all the way around. Every time I see it, I'm always impressed by it. So it's a fun statue. It's got a fun vibe to it. It's got that pop feel to it. She's cute. She's sexy, you know, so all that works for the whole pop star feel. It's got a really nice flow to the hair, very dynamic, which I like. And then the cats are there, which adds to the whole scene and everything. So it looks really cool. Love the portraits. And did I tell you, it doesn't just come with one portrait, it comes with 3 portraits, all right? So you have options to have her like she's standing right now, the one I like the most where she's blowing the kiss at the camera. Really dig that. You have more of a basic portrait like that, like if you want to have expressionless, which is good. And then you also have this really happy, very full of expression portrait. And I like that too, because you know, you have expression for her. It gives more to the character than just having her look normal. And it's an excellent job. So great work on the sculpt. And lastly, I love the little things that HMO does that makes the whole statue unique, right? Adding fur to the cats, the glass eyes. They could have went with stickers. They could have just gone with a basic, you know, resin and just painted that, you know, but they decided to do it this way. Just adds a little bit more to the statue and brings it to a whole nother level. And then making the edition size low, 650, 450, you know, that keeps the statue collectible and not a mass-produced toy like some other companies do. So I really appreciate that. So yeah, guys, there's really nothing that I have negative to say about this one. It's a very beautiful piece. Like I said, if it wasn't for that it's a character that I don't know much about, I probably would have bought it myself. But I'm always curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, keep it marvelous.